range. But hopefully he's just got a jack. And he's tanking, so I assume he doesn't have a set. Hi Dizzy, how are you doing? He folds a 9. We don't have anything, mate, sorry. It's weird that it would raise fold a 9 there, that's pretty worth noting. Raise folded second pair. Versus PFR in pause. Like, I think he should just float there, and then just reevaluate on the turn, because we're going to check a lot, and he can, like, take a showdown if he feels like we're going to check raise and stuff, so. Are you grinding, Dizzy? So we are still on the bubble, so I don't mind checking. I'm gonna stab. I'm just gonna be stabbing a lot when it's checked to me. It falls, which sucks, but not to worry. It's rare he's gonna catch up anyway. I'm gonna lose music any minute because I've got 4% battery on my phone. Hopefully it lasts till the break and I can get a charger. Maybe I've got one over there actually. Yo yo. No. Sorry, I'll try not to sing. It's a tune. Right, I'm just gonna try and grab a phone charger. I'll be like 3 seconds. Okay, I have no idea where it is. We'll just take it. I think we can defend here pretty fine. We're getting 9 to 1 on our money, so it's perfect. And 7-9 is one of the best hands we can have in that situation. It deuce, similar situation. I'm going to fold just because of how short this guy is. He's going to shove on us quite a lot. Let's try again. Let's raise fold. Tomo on the immediate bubble probably isn't going to rip on us as wide as he should, so I think we can get it through. I don't think certainly don't feel his reshoving range is going to change from his calling range, so if that's the case, well then we can just raise. I mean, he's going to shove on us at the same time he calls us, and we're dead when he calls, so. So yeah, if there's anything you want me to write in my articles this week, well, just let me know, and I'll do it. So we are early in the money. No, we're not in the money. We're in the money nowhere. What am I talking about? So we're playing for 5k here. There's 84 left. We're 41st. Haven't really done a lot here. What am I being tagged in? Haha. Not going to try and steal. We got that guy forced all in. It would be stupid to try and steal the blinds because we're just not going. We're going to have a showdown. Let's try and get a light one through with the ace-4. I'm going to try and push him off like his 9s and stuff here. It wouldn't really make a ton of sense for him to donk a jack. Once he calls, I'm not going to get too out of line. I expect him to have a jack quite a lot when he calls. Plus we turn a good shot, so I'm happy to just try and get there, and we don't. So. He's blocking so hard I can just shove here so often, but. I'm only really repping 10-8. I don't have 10-8 in my under the gun range, so I've got to fold, I guess. This is going to be a fold here, unfortunately. It's a massive shove. Okay, thanks. Could be better, could be worse. Tell something about yourself and why you stream. I am streaming because I enjoy it. Simple as that, basically. I've been playing poker for 5-6 years. Learned while I was a student. Well, I didn't learn while I was a student. Actually, I lost a fair chunk of money while I was a student. Well, for the first initially, and then when I was like in my second and third year, then I started to take it a lot seriously. Started to win, and the games were a lot easier then. But yeah, I started to win and fell in love with the game. Actually, the first time I shipped a tournament, I got really lucky early on and binked a package to a WPT in Ireland, and this is annoying, but it'll cripple my stack to call, so I've got to fold. Yeah, so I won a package to Ireland, so I got to play WPT and just saw how lucrative poker was and how there were these people just like rinsing it and just making insane amounts of money. I know the guy Dave Shallows that won it. He like won 200k or something for the win and was like, well, it's not going to change my life. It's only 200k, and I was blown away by that. I was like, well, that's so much money. So then I was probably hooked from then, really, and I was outclassed. I mean, I got shredded in the tournament. But it was funny because I had like the first pot I played against, the first pot I won was against Andy Black, who was someone who's going to shove the king higher. Andy Black, who was someone I grew up watching on TV, so it was crazy, like to play with someone. I think that sucks, but I think that's why poker's so great, because you can play against people that you watched on TV, you know. So we don't bust. We're still in. I mean, we are in the money. At least, but I mean, we're still going to be able to use this stack. We still got like 6 big blinds. I'm going to overcall here. Yeah, I'm going to overcall just because it is multi-way. If it was heads up, I wouldn't be. The king deuce, it might seem a bit stupid, but there's not. It's like just the best player. Obviously, I prefer it if it was two. But when this guy has like, I think he had like 5 or 6 big blinds, then he's just going to fold so much, and he's just not going to have a hand strong enough to call us. And king high is just going to be the best hand so often. I'm not going to stab this multi-way. Don't really see too much point in doing that. Likewise, we just got too many reshove stacks here, and we got a perfect stack to be reshoved on. So we are going to shove the 8s here, though. I'm going to bet the turn here when it comes around to us. Not big, because there's not really a lot of value here. We're going to get called by clubs sometimes, but I'd expect people to have, if anyone has anything, to have shown an interest by now. So I imagine this guy's going to have a 9 here quite often. Ace king versus 9s. Good luck. Oh, dirty, dirty. So yeah, he wins. We could shove here, I guess. But it wouldn't really make much sense. I don't think we have that many 5s. So I think we just got to hope he has like the king of clubs. We were giving him odds to call with it on the turn, but he has a 9 as I thought, so it's fine. I mean, that kind of hand he probably would have folded to the river shove, but how's the stream looking? Are we still alright? D6 going to be fold, as is the 5-10. We need some spots here. We need to. The good thing is we do still have. It might seem ludicrous, but we do still have fold equity with like 5 big blinds or 6 big blinds. What we have, I think it's about to go up again. Yeah, it's going up in 13 seconds. So hopefully we can have a bigger stack for the next hand. And we do get a shoving spot. So these are obviously going in. I mean, there's like a quarter of our stack dead in the middle. This guy is super short as well, so it's going to stop any guys from messing around. Now I have to fold. This guy's super short, so this guy's never light. Oh, well, that's the theory anyway. 9-7, and this isn't any 2 card spot. We just don't have enough chips to fold really. How are we looking in terms of stream? Has it crashed or? King 8 again, very similar spot to the last one. It's going to be a profitable shove, so we'll take it. How are we looking in terms of stream? Is it still there? I've just been told that it's dropped off by someone, so I don't know if it's just his connection. It looks fine. Jack 9, Jack 9 from this spot. I'm going to take it. It's pretty close, but when the blinds go through us and they're going up in 2 minutes. Oh no, sorry, they've just gone up. When the blinds go through, it's going to be too short to have any fold equity. I'll take a jack. Not many 10s left, and we bust, but I'd rather just get it in before I'm forced all in, and Jack 9 doesn't do that well. Plus our shove is like half of this guy's stack, so he can't call us light. I mean, we're just unlucky to run into a hand. As we've seen, most people aren't doing anything unless they find a hand. So we bust in 29th for just under $70. So we make a small profit. I'm just going to rip the Queen 10 here. It's a an unexploitable shove, so there's nothing he can do here. We could turn the queen 10 over and he still wouldn't be able to call us often enough for this not to be profitable. To pull any more tournaments up or not is the question. Yeah, sure, let's look and see what's on stars. Actually, no, we'll concentrate on the 3 for now. I'll pull up the lobby here because this is obviously the one that we want to win right now. It is going to be a fine spot to reshove. Not too much to say. He's going to be opening. Well, we get snapped, so we are squeaky bum time. I think there's only 65 left. I think we're probably not too far away from the money. Out of 27, so it's fine. We find kings behind, which sucks balls. So this is the same guy that did us when we had queens were 5, so I guess he's just living a charmed existence. There's not too much we can do there. We're down to 1 big blind. We are going to reshove the ace-jack. God, everything's blowing up. We're all in everywhere. It's chaos. We're bust here. No! No! So, yeah, this sucks. Queen is obviously going to... Let's click bet pot, even though we can't, just because it might make me feel like I've got a bit of power. We bust there in the PKR tournament, so we are down to 2. Unfortunately. We get it through with the ace-jack. We're still in. I mean, we can still ship that, I guess. I don't know why I'm making this bigger, because we're clearly about to bust. I'll take a deuce, I guess, or a 9. No, he wins. And we bust. Not to worry. Yeah, basically we just ran bad. Baron just owned us. He 2-outed us and then killed us. So not a lot we can do. We won't lose sleep over it. 1 left. 1 table in for the win. So that's the thing. Tournaments can just do that. You know, they can just turn to shit really quickly. So we have won. I mean, I'd still like to win it. We still got a shot of winning it. We're 15 out of 30. We've got just under $1,000 for the win. I'm just going to check the stream actually looks right. But at least we can close down some of these open poker clients and that should speed things up a bit. I would normally be playing with a HUD, but I had everything open and the HUD was just making things crash, so I turned it off. I would recommend that you do play with one if you're playing online. Alright John, how are you doing? I've just checked the stream to see how it is and we're still in 4 tables, 4 games, so I'm expecting in about 1 minute everyone to leave. But it's fine. I played tournaments for a long time, so I know that, and I'm sure everyone who plays as well knows that that's just what happens. I mean, another day we'd have 50k in the major tournament, for example. No, here it is. Lots of incoming that you guys are going to see. Not to worry. So we're on break, so I guess I'm just going to go on like headbutt a pencil or something. I wish it was 10 minutes ago. Back in a second. Yeah, but I mean, stay with us if you can. We do have a stack here. We've got an average stack and we're 16 of 30, so hopefully we can take it down for 1k, and that will actually make for a decent session. We'll have made profit. So back in 3 minutes and 45 seconds, 44 seconds. You get the idea. Okay, we're back and we're fine. Let's just open everything up again so you guys can see what's happening. So yeah, basically everything went to shit in the last 2 minutes before the end of the break. We were 4-tabling and had some pretty decent potential. We were in the money in another PKR one, and we had a pretty big stack in the 50 rebuy major on party. But you know, tournaments are vicious, and we are now down to 1 table. But we're still deep. We've got we're 30th. Sorry, we're 16th with 30 left. We're just below average stack. We've got 20 odd bigs, so there's still some playability in this tournament as well, and hopefully we can break, not break this. So this late night tournament is starting, so maybe we'll. No, I'm not gonna re-reg. I think we'll just concentrate on this, and we'll just stream until it runs out. But yeah, fire any questions you want in the chat, and I'll answer them as best I can. Also, in this weekend as well, this week, tomorrow. So if you guys want anything, write in. If you want me to talk about anything, then go for it. So we are starting again now. 4, 3, 2, 1. The delay is 222 seconds, I think. I think I just spammed it with 2s. It might be 220. Alright, so a couple of minutes. Just long enough so that people can't see what I've got in any one hand. I don't mind people seeing what I've got after the hand because, well, a combination of things. Firstly, you know, there's only 8 or 9 players at the table, so it's unlikely that they're watching anyway. And on top of that, there's not really... I don't think the people that are watching are going to really know what to do with the information they get from the cards anyway. I think that they're just going to... yeah, they can get an idea of my thought process, but I don't know what they know. So they won't know if I'm adjusting or not. There's so many different variables, and like if they see what hand I've got, it doesn't really make too much difference. Even if they do know how to adjust to it, like if they're good enough to know how to adjust to seeing what they see in my cards, they're probably going to figure it out anyway. But I think for the most part, people watching are just watching, and if they want to see my cards, it's only going to be to satisfy their own curiosity. So if anything, I mean, it's probably going to make them more likely to fold, which is good for me because I don't often have it. Alright, Michael, how you doing, Eddie? We get a limp here. I'm not going to ISO, we're just... The big blind's too shallow, and we're not really deep enough. The blinds have just gone up, so we're not got 20 bigs anymore. Let's see how many's paid in this thing. So is the PK alive? And perhaps we can pull up a turbo alongside it. There's a 20 turbo here. Let's use that. No, it's already lit, Reg. So yeah, this started with only 150 entrants, so there's only 16 places paid. So we are sitting in a money spot right now. What happened? Went to make a Bruton toss, came back, and there's only 1 table left. I don't even think we blew up. We made one maybe questionable jam with Jack 9, which I think is fine. We only had 5 big blinds. Generally the tournament was pretty shallow, but I think once the blinds go through us and we only have like 3.5 big blinds left, our fold equity just disappears. So yeah, we just lost flips. I think we have to get the Jack 9 in because we're not going to find a better spot. And 6-handed, I think it was with Jack 9. I think it's fine. And Jack 9 doesn't do that well all in, so it doesn't do that badly all in. So I'm not sure what I'm playing next. Stream wise, I'll probably have a break, and then I might boot some other stuff up when we finish this. Excuse me. Maybe I'll play a late night session with some turbos or something. But my next streaming session will probably be Sunday. I'll probably have a session on my channel where I'm I normally put like a 1K package together on a Sunday and play that. which normally results in me losing $1,000 on Sunday, but it might not. And we had a deep run in the million a couple of weeks ago, again 43rd, and ran him and Jackson at Kings, so you know that wasn't a 200k day. Alright, what? I just read that. Lost the flips, man. Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, there was just everywhere. Can you do a bankroll challenge? Yeah, I guess. What you want to? The thing with tournaments is that bankroll challenges don't really work for multi-table tournaments because you know you can you have huge swings in your bankroll with tournaments, so unless you were ready to grind something like sit and goes, you can maybe do a bankroll challenge a bit easier there. But like say you put a $100 to 1k challenge, you might win your first tournament and then you know challenge completed. So I don't really think you can have bankroll challenges. That's unlucky. Ace 5, it's too early for that, we're just going to have to fold it, I'm afraid. So Cheese Monk wins another pot. He's like on air at the moment. doing good, man. Didn't know you were streaming via PokerTube. Yeah, I'll be streaming here every. I guess you're gonna write about getting started. Yeah, I could do that as well. That would be a pretty good idea for an article actually. So I think I'll probably do that. I see you must have won all those tournaments since I left. This Queen Deuce, I'm probably just going to let it go. I'll be shoving a lot of suited queens, but Queen Deuce is probably just, yeah. I don't think he's as light when there's no small blind there. I wish I had won all the tournaments. We just lost flips. We just kept getting in and getting spanked, so unfortunately we didn't win. Doing good, the new stream by PokerTube. Yeah, as I say, I'll be streaming here every Wednesday. I know a lot of you guys watching now actually follow me on my main channel as well. I'll still be doing that stuff alongside it. That'll be running as like a partner channel to this one. This will be the one I'm committed to every week, and we'll be doing it at the same time every week. So like, if you need your fix of MTT streaming, well then just jump on at 7:30 on a Wednesday evening. Hopefully we'll run better than we have tonight. We're not I don't think we've lost much, maybe about $200 or something, so it could be worse. The 7 and the 8 offsuit. We're 9 away from the money here. I don't know if that's going to be enough of an incentive for Turmo to play. He's got a fold now, but I don't know if that's going to be enough of an incentive for Turmo to start tightening up. He's probably going to want to be getting in still and pretty short, as this proves. So I probably wouldn't have opened the 7-8. I'd probably stick to unexploitable shoves with my stack anyway, and I think 7-8 is close when the big blind has that kind of a stack size. Do say it's definitely going to be a fold. If you're wondering why I don't have a HUD on, it doesn't actually work on PKR. There is one that I've got on my desktop here called Poker Officer, but it's not set up at the moment. I don't think it is anyway. Let's try it. It might work. No, that'll do. Oh, it does work. I mean, you don't get like particularly monstrous stats. It's been so long since I used it, I don't even remember what they are, but we can use it still. I assume that's Ovnis's, or not his. So in terms of the villains here, Ovnis is probably the best player at the table. Everyone else is relatively unknown to me. I recognise this Stumpo guy. I've got a fish tag on him. I don't know when I put that. It might be wrong now. It's been a long time since I played on PKR, but no disrespect, bro. I just thought you were a fish when I put it on. That's my political way of saying you shit, bro. But you used to be. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that, yeah, so we've got VPIP, PFR. So I'm playing 26-21. I assume, I would like to think that's not 3-bet. I don't think I'm 35% 3-bet. I assume that's the number of hands that we've got. 1 out of 7. 2 out of 9. Okay, I guess that is my 3-bet stat. So I'm playing 26-21 with a 35% 3-bet. That's pretty high. Oh no, my 3-bet's 6.3%. That seems more reasonable. I assume that's my aggressive frequency. I'll say it's so long since I've used this this HUD. Queens. Ovnis loses to Ace-6, which is, I guess, kind of good, because it's going to force me to tighten up a bit. His stack's a lot shorter. We're going to be shoving the King-Queen here. We're 8 away from the money. But this is a profitable shove. There's 2k dead. We don't want to be raised. This is just more of an incentive to shove. There's dead money. That's going to be pretty much any 2 cards. Even when we're called, we're going to have pretty good equity. And the last thing I want is just to open and get a hand like Poker 4s to rip on us when they might fold. So, or even something like Ace-6 and stuff, or Ace-6 suited. I'm happy to just take the EV of this shove. Hopefully, it's not too difficult to follow. So we get reshoved. It looks like we need to get there. This could be it. Could be stream over and done with. We run into aces because that's just how we roll today. We got 1%, 0%. We are dead. So I mean, there's not too much to say there. We come 23rd. Well, actually, we'll come 21st out of 150, and that is game over. So an hour ago, we were in much better shape. Now things have just gone to shit. But that's just the nature of the beast, I'm afraid. I'll give the streamer a chance to catch up before I stop, and I'll just answer any questions that you guys have. But yeah, the shove's fine. There's not really anything else to do. So it was a losing session, but you know, I don't think we played too badly. I think we played fine. It's just tough. I mean, you just need to you need to not run into kings and aces, which is essentially what we did. We shoved into tens, shoved into aces, shoved into kings. I mean, basically we lost because we ran into hands. That's just what happens. Okay, it looks like it's almost there now, so I think we bust next hand. But yeah, thanks a lot for sticking with me. We've had quite a few people here. Pretty pleased with the following. Like, I'll be here every weekend. Sorry, every Wednesday. And my next stream will be at the weekend on my own channel, which is twitch.tv/danshreddies. Make sure you check out the offers below as well. There's some really good offers in the chat. The William Hill one especially is the nuts. You just get £20 to £20, euros, dollars, whatever you deposit. You get that back as free cash instantly. So it's definitely worth doing if you don't have a Will Hill account. I mean, it's literally just free money, right? Trying to recall. So you guys are up to the ace 9 10 hand. I don't want to cut it off now because I don't know what you guys would see. The HUD that works in PKR, what's it called? The HUD that works in PKR is called Poker Officer. In all honesty, it's not really that good. It doesn't tell you much. I guess you can get an idea of someone's like raising stats and stuff. I never use it. Just purely because I tend to have Hold'em Manager running and I don't think the two work simultaneously. But here we go. This is it. Everyone in the chat now is just gonna go furious because I've just, you spent all this time getting to my channel and now you're just about to rage quit. My bad. Gotta get there. Let's relive the moment. This is the moment it happens. So we open King Queen. Well, we shove it, which is 100% fine. There's absolutely nothing else we can do. Yeah, we get ripped on. We run into aces, and we are dead on the turn. Fortunately, nice sweat for aces though. Like flop me dead. So if you feel like I played any hands like moron, or there's anything you want to have a go at me for, or anything you want to ask me, then just fire it in a private message, send it over. But yeah, I mean that's just about done. We've been going for around about 4 hours now, so yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again.